Jai Hind friends. So today we'll discuss about a very important topic, which is how can India get veto power in United Nations Security Council. So this is a very sensitive topic and very important topic, and I think every Indian should know how can India get veto power in United Nations Security Council. So let's begin our video. So first of all, we need to understand four important criteria that any country, yeah, every country who want to become a permanent member in UNSC must have to fulfill these criteria in order to get permanent membership. So that the country must be a big economy, must be possesses a major military, must have big population, and must contribute majorly on United Nations budgets. So we will discuss all these topics in depth. Let's start our video. Our very first criteria is that Indian military. So agar if we talk about the Indian military, then our total strength of Indian military is 15 lakh, right? And if we talk in terms of army itself, then its strength is 12.37 lakh. And if we talk about the reserve personnel, then India have 9.6 lakh reserve personnel. That means if we need additional manpower during war like situation, then we can also use these reserve personnel, that is 9.6 lakh. Talking about Indian paramilitary forces, then it is around 9 lakh. And if we talk about Indian global firepower index, then India stands at number 4th. That means how capable Indian military, if we talk in terms of global level, in terms of world level, then India stands number 4th. So India have a very good military power. Next, if we talk about the next topic, then it is major economy. Indian GDP is fifth largest economy in the world, and uh, its GDP is 3.53 trillion. If we're talking about Indian purchasing power parity, then its GDP is 9 trillion, which is a humongous economy in the world. So, and there are some researchers who are saying that Indian economy will becomes third largest economy in the end of 2027. So we are also fulfilling the second criteria. Talking about third criteria, then it's a major population. If we talk about India, then Indian population we know is 138 crores, which is second most populous country in the world after China. And by the end of 2025, we will become first country in terms of population. So we are representing a huge population. Then we are also fulfilling the criteria number 3 of UNSC. If we talk about the last factor, then if we talk about the India contribution on United Nations budget, then we are also giving 29.9 million, which is around 30 million US dollar in the United Nations regular budget in 2022. Apart from this, India also contributes 5 lakh US dollar in United Nations Women's Core budget in April 2022. So we are giving a huge fund on United Nations budget. Apart from this, if we talk about some other regions which make India a suitable country in order to get permanent membership in UNSC, then India taking part in 43 United Nations peacekeeping missions, which are uh, highest in terms of peacekeeping missions. And in 2017 itself, India was the third largest troop contributor in the United Nations. And India was the first country to send female police unit in United Nations peacekeeping missions. So India contribute a lot in United Nations. So we are a very suitable country in order to get permanent membership. Let's talk about why India have not achieved it yet. Why we are not getting permanent seat in United Nations? So there are five main reasons. Very first reason is that P5 countries, which are United Nations, which are UK, France, China, Russia, and USA. These countries does not want to share the power. They doesn't want to share the veto power with India. Like we know, China always block India entry in UNSC. They veto that particular thing. Apart from this, the second reason is that G4 countries. G4 countries is a kind of group which consists of India, Japan, Brazil, and Germany. Uh, it is a group which demands permanent membership in the United Nations Security Council. So, in terms of India, there are three competitors which are a kind of developed nation who are also giving the equal competition to India. in that particular aspect. And reason number three is poverty. If we talk about poverty, then in India, the poverty is huge because we are representing 138 crores people, and the level of poverty is very bad in India. If we compare India with OECD country, which are a association of developed nation, then India poverty is very low, very bad condition in India. So we need to improve that particular aspect as well if we want to get permanent membership in United Nations. And region number four is per capita income. India per capita income is 2,170 US dollar. If we compare the same thing with United States of America, then PCI in USA is 70,000, which is 35 times more than India. So we need to reduce that gap as well, because we need to generate more income for our person who are living in India. And the last but not the least reason is that corruption. As you know, that corruption is the main root cause of every problems, of every things which is happening in India. It is a kind of hurdle which prevent the development in India, in any country, right? So if we eliminate corruption, then ultimately we can fulfill many things. We can improve our ranking in HDI, that is Human Development Index. We can also improve per capita income. So we need to reduce the corruption. So these are the five reasons why India not getting permanent membership in the United Nations. If we work on these particular topics in these particular things, then definitely India will get permanent membership in UNSC, or you can say Vito power in UNSC. Hope you like that video. If you like that video, please do subscribe my channel and share your feedback in comment section. I will always appreciate your feedback. Thank you very much, friends.